Hello and welcome to our video demonstration. Today, as a part of Assessment 4, we will demonstrate the main features of each floor we have designed from floor 1 to floor 4. These main features will include the creation and operation of VLAN for each department, accessing a web page of the company from different end device of different departments, security configuration of routers and switch, as well as pinging device from different departments of different floors using the multi-user function. Lastly, we will show the IoT implementation of each floor. Okay, so firstly, we will try to look at the VLAN creation and operation of software development department on floor 3 and accounting department on floor 1. Firstly, here we will look at the creation of each VLAN. There are two ways to create a new VLAN. First, you can use the command line interface to create a new VLAN here. For example, if I want to create VLAN 10, I will enter VLAN 10 in the config mode, and then I will enter the name of the VLAN here. Since I have already created, there's no need for it. Or you can use an easier way, which is enter the number of the VLAN here and enter the name of the VLAN you want to create. Here, I have already created the VLAN accounting department, which is VLAN 15 for this end user, and you will assign the VLAN here to those interface that connects the PC of the department. Same thing can be applied to the software development switch here. I have already created the VLAN for the software development department. After creating it, you can ensure that they will be separate virtually, and which can boost the security for the communication between each different departments. Okay, moving next to the assessing web page section. First, you will have to configure a company server. I will configure a company server on floor 1 here. Here I will assign a static IP of 152.128.0.10. This server will contain the content of the web page. But firstly, you have to enable the HTTP service. After that, you will have to assign the URL names with this server IP address in order for different end device from different department to access this web page without entering the whole IP address of the server. Okay, so we will test with the devices from the same floor. Here I will choose Accounting Admin 2. I will click Desktop and click Web Browser function. Here I will enter the web page URLs, and as you can see, the web page content is presented. The same can also be applied with device from floor 3, since we already connect each floor through the multi-user function. We will click Desktop, Web Browser, and we will paste the URL. As you can see, the content of the web page is the same with all the devices from all different floors, because all of them are connected to a same DNS server, which is the IP address of the web page server I set up before on floor 1 here, 152.128.0.10. This way, all the devices from different floors will be able to connect to the same server without any errors. Okay, after dealing with the web page section, we will now move into the security configuration of switch and router. Following the requirement of the report, I have also configured some necessary security steps for each switch and router of floor 1 and floor 3. For example, here, if I enter this accounting department switch, I will exit all of them. Yes, and here As you can see, it will require me to enter a password to enter the command line interface of the switch. Here we set the password to communications. After this, we will need to enter another password, which is computer network. And as you can see here, after entering two correct password, it will allow us to enter the command line interface for further configuration. If you want to enter the executive mode of the switch, you have to enter enable, and here it will require another password as well, which is RMIT. And after this, you are able to enter the executive mode of the switch. The same could be applied with router from floor 1. As you can see here, since we already include the configuration step in the report, I won't say it again. I set the password here. As you can see, we enter the command line interface router, and if I press enable, it will require another password as well. And after entering the correct password for the enable section, we will enter the executive mode. The same could be applied to switch and router on only switch on floor 3. For example, if I access the main switch on floor 3 to the command line interface, it will require net password to verify the user. After entering the correct password, I will be able to access the appropriate function. Moving to the next part, we will demonstrate the pinging section from computers of different floors, particularly between floor 1 and floor 3. So first, before you want to ping from one PC from, like for example, the technical support staff to a PC in the receptionist, you will have to connect them through the multi-user function. Here I will use two multi-user icon in order to connect them via floor 4 and floor 2. After setting up the multi-user function, I will try to connect it. My bad. We will have to enter the command prompt section, the command prompt application actually. Here I will try to ping a random PC, for example, a PC from the reception 3, which is 150.128.0.30. Is it correct? Yep, it's correct. And as you can see here, the packet from this PC to the Recep 3 PC is arrived with no loss, which means all the PC in floor 3 and floor 1 are connected. Okay, moving to the last part of the section, we will talk about the IoT implementation of floor 1 and floor 3. Before setting up any IoT devices within the building, I will first need to set up an IoT server for registering devices. For that, we will assign a static IP for the server, and in the service, we will enable IoT services. We will need to have an account. In this case, will be a test for username and test for password. This account will allow the staff in software development to manage the IoT devices within the building. Aside from the IoT devices in the fire alert and intruder alert, I also set up some IoT devices for each department, like the AC and light for their basic use. So to demonstrate the feature of the IoT device in the fire alert, I configure and I add and configure a heating element here. So each time you move the heating element near the fire monitor, it will send signal to the SPC, a single board computer, and the single board computer will send a signal to the fire sprinkler so that the fire sprinkler can take some action. The same could be applied to all the fire alert system. Next, we will demonstrate the effect of the intruder alert. If I move the cursor near to the detector of floor 3, the signal will be sent to the CCTV floor 3 and silent floor 3. We can achieve this by adding condition to the registration server, which will be added through the registration menu in IoT monitor screen. First, we need to access the IoT monitor first. Since the number of the device is long, it might take a while. In the condition, as you can see here, the condition for the intruder alert is already set. So if motion detect floor on is true, which means if it can detect some movement, the CCTV floor 3 and the silent floor 3 will be set to true. The same could be applied to floor 1. Here, I also set up a hidden element for floor 1 to test to demonstrate the features of the fire alert. The motion detect also work here, intruder alert. And after a while, the motion detect will shut down if it detects no movement.
Hello everyone, this is the continuation of the video demonstration, and I'm Bao, and I'm responsible to demonstrate and explain the feature in floor 2 and floor 4. In today's agenda, we will first cover the VLAN creation, then we will test some accessing web page function. Then we will talk about the switch and router configuration to enhance the security of the network. And then we will test the ping test to ping a PC from floor 2 to floor 4. And last but not least, we will cover some IoT implementation. First is the VLAN creation. For VLAN, we only assign the VLAN number for the specific department. For VLAN for in floor 2, we only assign VLAN number for the cell department. As you can see right here, the cell department is assigned to VLAN number 20. To assign a VLAN number to a switch, we can assign a VLAN number in the VLAN number section and assign a VLAN name in the VLAN name section. In floor 4, we also have the VLAN number for the design department. The design department is assigned to VLAN number 10, and design department have two switch, and both have the same VLAN number, which is 10, without having any overlapping. Now I will test the accessing web page function in a random PC in the floor 4. Going to web browser, enter the DNS that we have already configured in the company web server in floor 1. So the URL will be the COSC 2174 .webpage.com. As you can see right here, the content of the web page show in the middle of the PC right here. Now I would try to test the function in floor 2. Take a random PC, go to web browser function, to the web page like COSC 2174 .webpage .com. Yes. For config web company web server, because my friend who is responsible in floor 1 and floor 3 have already mentioned about it, so I will not mention about how to configure the company web server again in this section. Now we'll try to go to another function, which is the security problem. We will try to access to a switch, um, to see that how we can configure to increase the security in the network. We have already configured the switch to access to the switch. We will have to enter two passwords. First is the communication. The second is computer network. Then we can, after enter the two password, we will have the access to the command line interface to configure further. In order to access to the executive mode, we will have to enter another password right here, as you can see right here, and the password is RMIT. Yeah, and after enter password, you can access to the executive mode, and then I will try to access to another switch in floor 4. Oh wait, there's a switch right here. Enter the password. The first password is communication. The second password is computer network. Yeah, after going to the command line, we will try to get into the executive mode. As you can see, it's shown normal right here. Now we're going to test to ping a PC to another PC. In floor, we'll first try to get the IP address of a PC in floor 2, which is 0822. Back to the command prompt, p2.128.0.82. You can see that the ping feature, the ping PC feature, is working normally. Now going to the last part, which is the IoT implementation. The IoT implementation, we focused on three main things. First is the essential IoT, which cover the air conditioner and also the lighting system to ensure the basic needs of the for the employee. Then we will cover then we focused on the fire alert system and the intruder alert system to configure to test the IoT implementation for the network. We will create a heating element and then we move the heating element close to the fire monitor, as you can see right here. The fire monitor will then send a signal to the SBC, and the SBC will send a signal to the fire sprinkler, and the fire sprinkler will take the action to eliminate the fire and also the explosion element. And it's working normally for those for the whole system, for the whole IoT system. Yeah. Next, we will cover the intruder alert system in floor 4. The intruder, as you can see right here, if I move the cursor close to the motion detector, the motion detector will send a signal to the siren and also the CCTV, as you can see right here. And then the siren and also the CCTV will send the alarm to the employee, and then the employee will notice that there is an intruder break in into the company. There, I will try and test those system in floor 2. Move first is testing the fire alert system. I will move the heating element close to the fire monitor right here. It can work normally for those in floor 2. Then we will test the intruder alert system in floor 2. I move the cursor close to the motion detector. It sends the signal to the CCTV and also there for the siren. For the intruder alert system to working normally, we will first have to configure it in the IoT server. We have to make sure that the IoT service of the server has to be on. We also have to register an account for the software development department, because this is the software who manage the whole IoT system in the company um, building. For checking the intruder alert system to working normally, we'll have to move to the IoT monitor tab, go into the condition tab, and we will have to make sure that the condition that we are set is right. As you can see right here, if the motion detector is true, it will send a signal to the CCTV and the siren, and then it will alarm to the employee. Yeah, and that's all of the video presentation demonstration. Thank you for listening.